How is everyone doing? First time streaming on YouTube, so if there's any issues, just let me know. I wouldn't have a clue. Yeah, we'll be working on Pronto today. So I've been pretty busy working on stuff behind the scenes. I haven't been posting much on my Discord about it, as I've been posting about Holy Macro instead. But anyways, so today I'm wanting to kind of polish up the game loop. And I don't know if I'm going to add the what did I call it? The continuous daytime system just today. But hopefully I can get the groundworks down for it. For the moment, I've got travel kind of working how you'd expect it to. And then the order system's pretty good. The shop's working quite well. Everything, of course, looks pretty bad. I haven't done any art, which don't worry, I will be doing soon. It's in the plans. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how it's going at the moment. Here we go. Okay, so hold on, let me finish up this order. Show you guys how kind of a day would work. I think a spider potion is something like this. I turned off the runes on the portal for now because the lighting system no longer is implemented, because I gotta redo it because I was having issues with it in the chat bubble. Like, I've come up with a different system on how I'm gonna do it. Wait, okay, hold on, that was not the potion recipe. Something like that. We all love David. Wait, David? Oh, I forgot I changed David. By the way, you should add chat and write down corner. I want to. I don't know how you do chat on YouTube just yet. Yeah. I mean, if it's simple, I can look it up in a few minutes and then set it up. But for now, I just want to quickly get started on a bit of the coding. Okay, so if I complete an order, so you can see the timer here. I'm actually almost finished an entire day just doing one order. Or more so a shift. So I won't have the timer anymore, or the timer won't be shift based. It will just be like, this is the current time of the day. But if I want to finish the day early, this will be like an open close sign up here. Got nice little results, which this will play when you go traveling or when you sleep, I think. But for now, it works here. We got a nice little, look at those buttons. I'm very happy with those buttons. Anyways, so I can no longer open up shop because the day's ended. And the way you progress a day is pretty simple. You go up here. So the moment you can't sleep just yet, which I'm probably just make it, you click on the current town and click sleep. Or maybe there's like a room menu, I don't know. But yeah, for now I'll just travel. Sends you to the village scene, which I'll probably have a cool little animation with a cart. This is the cart here that you drive around. That'll come in, and then you'll get like the cool title appear and all that. It'll be cool or whatever, hopefully. And then the day has reset, so the time is back down. Yeah. I need to buy. I actually need to stock up. I'm pretty low on eyeballs. Anyways, so yeah. Okay. Have been deleted or belong to another project. You want to delete the favorite? Sure. I didn't even know we had favorites in Unity. What? Wait, I can favorite these? I don't even know how I do that. Do I like drag it? Hold on. Wait, how does this work? I don't know. I don't care. Alright. Firstly, okay, let me put David back. I changed that for a promotional post. But David needs to come back. Ooh, far out. There we go. Balance has been restored. Anyways. Alrighty. So. What do I want to start with today? I think I want to do the transition. Or at least just the base of it. For when you go traveling. So when you travel, I want to play a different type of animation. Which I'll just call on there. I have a, I probably have a layout somewhere on my computer. Let's see if I can find it while that loads. Okay, so we want to hop into the prefab. Oh, here we go. I do have a template. So it's pretty unclear at the moment, but so this is peak, which I designed this at the time. So that's where I got most of my inspiration from, but your little cart will appear and the planet beneath it, I don't know how I can demonstrate this very easily. Can I do it like this? It will like rotate. Oh my god, that looks so bad. It will rotate underneath the cart and then you'll see the stars appear and disappear as it goes in the morning. But yeah, so it's I kind of want to get at least the basic layout at least. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out where I put things. Okay, transition manager. Here we go. So if I hop into the animator, basic intro. Okay, so I think outro goes up here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So basically you just need to copy whatever this stuff did, but just change everything to 2. Return that basic outro. Hide them as triggers. Okay. I wonder why I did that. I'll figure it out once I get into the code. Okay, and then these, what? 1 and 0. Turn off exit time, no transition duration. Hello, Mr. Whiskey. Animation. Okay. So what do I call the trigger? Public IE numerator, basic transition. Should one be studying? My math test is in a week. I probably should. I'll do it tomorrow, you know. Start recording. There are always more important things. Exactly, you know. I got enough credits to pass the year. I should be fine. Okay, travel transition. And then we want to put that there. So, do I want it to fade in or do I want it to do that? I don't want to work on the factory game, Mr. Whiskey, you know. I told you after the exams I'll do it. You know. I'm sure you've got your end down, you know. What do you need me for? Okay, so am I using? Okay, I need to use UI. Alright. Okay. I have to say I'm really preferring YouTube. I can actually see how many viewers I have, and they don't just disappear if they're not chatting, which is pretty annoying what they do over on Twitch. Okay, so record at its position there, and then record it there. By the way, why are you streaming on YouTube and not Twitch? I done a poll. I done a poll a while ago asking like my Discord server, and they were all like, I think majority said YouTube. And at the time I found out I couldn't stream on Twitch because I think I was 15 at that point. But now that I'm 16, it lets me, so I decided, you know, give YouTube a try. So I'm already preferring it. Oh my god, that annoys me. Background. Move up. So we want the intro to be shorter than the outro. Okay, outro. Just gonna flip that around. And you know what? Add a delay. So basically what I'm thinking is, if I pull up this thing again, so all of these items will pop up in the intro, and then we'll load up the new scene, so there'll be a slight delay. So I think everything will be frozen. Depends on how long it takes things to load, but anyways, everything will kind of freeze, and then when we load up the next scene, it will play the animation of it traveling. Little does it play now, you know. That's purely just for aesthetics. And we'll probably save to the save file then, which we can delay on. And then that means I can have everything be dynamic, because I can't have things appear on screen and random stuff move across, and then load up the new scene, because it's not aware of what it looked like before before it's loaded the new scene. Oh yo, what's up, Shukin? How you doing, man? Okay, that looks cool. I will see if that plays correctly. Wrong folder. There, beautiful. Oh, okay. I don't even know what just happened. Okay, best guess is we had travel transition, turn off looping. Hopefully that fixes it. I don't have a clue. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm getting there. It doesn't play the outro, I think. So it goes here. Are we not? Cannot preview transition source. State does not have motion. Neither do I, bro. Okay, hold on. Let's have a look. Is it the script? Set trigger travel outro. Is that incorrectly typed? No, okay, that's fine. So load scene. Oh no, that's playing the outro anyway. So set trigger intro type, game object file, last scene transition type. Is that being set correctly? No, it'd have to be, because then it wouldn't. It would play this one, wouldn't it? Hold on. It would have to play a transition of some sort, wouldn't it? Here we go, last scene transition type. That's 1, that's correct, because that's just the basic. So when I click on this, 2. Okay, so it should be, theoretically it should be playing it. No, okay, it's never playing the outro. Huh. Why? Intro type. Okay, it's even said it did it. Oh. Wait. No. Technically that should have worked. I'm an idiot. So it should fully play this transition, correct? It should be 2, no interruption source. Okay, traveling transition outro. Wait, hold on. Outro, intro. Okay, I can't even figure out why it would be doing this. There's no way I'm already stuck. Okay, here we go. So travel. No, I want to do this. Wait for it to change scene. Oh, is it gonna change scene? Okay, so is this already? Okay, it's already moved. It's got to be something to do with this, right? It's the exact same. Why would it? I don't know. Okay, why is it already broken? Game object, find save file manager. Last scene transition type. 2. It's correctly set it here. Why? Okay, hold on. I think I figured it out. Wait, so then how was I playing? What is going on? Hold on, I may have fixed it, but I don't know why the old transition type was working. It makes no sense. Okay, cool. I mean, it's fixed, so I'm not gonna complain. I don't know why the old one was working. It was skipping the outro completely and going straight to the waiting for the outro intro, the outro transition. I don't even know why that would do that, and how that would still function correctly. Yeah, let's just not question it. I'm gonna name this just so it's clear. Okay, so travel looks pretty nice. we can probably make it look pretty nice. We make it look nice now. Okay, prefabs transition. So I think we'll have 2 circles. Oh, it's not a circle. I don't want to use the knob because that looks really weird. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work for now. So let's go. Let's rename. Am I blind? Here we go. By the way, when new YouTube short pants developer blog. What does that mean? YouTube short pants. I'm assuming you mean what's my new YouTube short. If so, I don't know. I'm trying to think. What was my last one? Where was I up to in the game?
I've added a bunch.
Far out. I had the old UI. Okay. I'd added the shop. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty outdated then, I guess. I probably should make a new one. Far out. Okay. Oh, I had the plant there, though. I wouldn't know. Okay, I probably should make a new one then. Okay, basic transition. No, I want to go travel transition intro. And these should be automatically put there when not in an animation. So I feel the sky should be a brighter shade, and then we're gonna call this planet base. And oh yeah, it looks horrendous. Okay, I might just open up Critter and make a quick circle. I'd say 800 by 800 should be fine. There you go. Okay, that was cool. Much better. So I feel like the planet will be huge, and then we just keep it pretty low down. Maybe not. Hold on. What about that? No, I think even smaller actually. Okay, this is nice, I like that. Okay. So then we duplicate this, make it a child, bring the inner size down. Should I make it brighter for the core? I don't know, it'll look fun. Okay, and then we're gonna go UI image, UI image, and then we'll go players, cart, which we'll just make a square for now. And hold on, wise. Oh, okay. Framing wise, it looks okay. Let's center, and then we can just have cars, trees go around. Okay. So we're not in animation. These should be hidden down here. But then when we're actually in the animation, we want about here. Oh, hold on. Out of animation, we want this actually up here. And then when the animation starts, we're going to have the planet come up probably about here. We'll start moving it. So like 120 would be fine. You can probably make it look a little cooler if we overshoot. Have it drop quite far down. Oh, I don't think I'm recording, am I? No, okay. Overshoot it. Make it drop below. And then hit where we want it to. And then we can just extend this out a little bit. That looks nice. And then we'll have, I'd say once it's hit its overshoot, we'll have the player cart wanting to start moving. And it'll fall about here. Is that too slow is the only question. And that's probably too fast. Okay, I want to also do a bit of squash and stretch. So here I want to just tell it that it's 1 and 1 here, and then we'll go 1.2, and then make it a little shorter, and then go 0.9, 1.1, and there'll be it bouncing back. And then you'll want to record it kind of staying in line with the ground. Doesn't matter too much that it's an initial draft. Okay, I feel there's two. That needs to be a lot faster. I mean that should look good, but I don't know. Yeah, it looks fine. I also probably need to tweak the curves far out. Okay. What are half of these lines? What is the green? Does it tell me? Player cart scale. Okay, so we want this. Oh my, okay. Weighted. I'm gonna leave that for now. I would rather not touch that just yet. Okay. So it comes down, it's gonna stretch. It should bounce back fairly fast, and then we want to kind of bring it back to its true size. Okay, so it's all elements roughly introduced, and then we can go into the outro. So actually what I want to do first is grab the final position of each component, pop into here. So outro, I want to go over to here. bring these in. And then set those at the starting points. Okay. So here we can make, I don't know, the cart bump up and down a little bit. What's that look? Okay, and then how would I want everything to kind of disappear? I guess I could have the planet fall from underneath the cart and then the cart follow. It's probably my best idea. It's about here we can do it. Just re-record that position and then record it, go all the way down. And we want the planet cart about here to start falling. Okay, it's nothing groundbreaking, but I'll have a look. So, travel outro. How long is that? Outro. Okay, why have I named them like that? It's confusing. Okay, no, 2 seconds. 2 seconds makes sense. Alright. And then do I have, is there any timing thing I have to do for this? I assume not. I hope not. Alright, let's have a look how this looks. Hey, that's not half bad. There's nothing groundbreaking, but like it's you know, for like 5 minutes worth of work, I thought it was pretty good. Bash his head against the cauldron. Okay, I could probably post this as a demo, couldn't I? The traveling doesn't make much sense yet because there's no point. Except it looks cool. And I guess it progresses war, but it has no effect yet. Is there any wars actually going on? No. No, apparently there's meant to be, but I haven't. They're not. They don't share any borders. Which is probably something I should make check. Does it actually even progress? It should, shouldn't it? Travel manager. Yeah, that looks different too than it did the other time. Just actually double check that. Yeah, okay, no, it does progress. You can see everything update there. Apparently my save is on day 293. Far out. How many wars have I had? Oh, I guess it doesn't say, does it? Alright. What should I work on next? I guess I could start on the constant timer. Or the lighting. Probably not the lighting. I feel like I'd rather do that not on stream because it's going to be pretty fucking difficult. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Close the day. Oh, I need to move this. Okay. Go back to the menu. I could actually add the local stores. So it's going to go out this way. Mat room. I should actually add sleeping first. That's what I should do. It's been 2 months since your last shower. Yeah, I know. I had them too often. Was this since I'm sure it's since I last posted this, wasn't it? Or this? No, it was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, this would probably be 2 months, eh? Content shorts. 26th July. Oh my god, it really was 2 months ago. Far out. They do pretty well, view-wise at least. Some of them get pretty good likes. Like this one did really well, and I can't figure out why. Yeah. Engagement audience. Yeah. Odd. 16 subscribers, far out. That did pretty well. The devlog, the most recent one, it's done technically better than the Holy Mackerel one, like at the time. Hold on. Yeah, ranking by views 1 of 4. So at the same, so first 22 days, the Holy Mackerel one only had 500, which is good. And the Holy Mackerel one actually blew up. I can't figure out what this is from. I'm not complaining. Like, it's pretty good. 20th of August. 102 hours. 95 subscribers. Far out. Yeah. The devlogs just, they accrue views over time more than the shorts. The shorts are like, you know, very quick burst, which makes sense. Because if we go into here, between the spike and now, it's only gained, what, like 60 views? Yeah. 50% stayed to watch. Far out. That did really well. Okay, I need to figure out why that one did well. Okay, sleeping. I don't know where I want to add that. Should I have like a... Because I'm tempted to have... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some art. Or at least some very quick concept art. Oh, just give me a second, guys. I got to move half of my desk around to pull my drawing tablet. Okay. Where is my drawing glove? There it is. I wonder if this... I'm pretty sure I got OBS set up correctly. Let's find out. Yeah, sweet, okay. It is the correct monitor indeed. Oh, it's got chat by the looks of it. We'll turn that off. Yes. Okay. Cool. Just opening up. Tablet working area is this one. Just bear with me, guys. I shouldn't be too long. Open that up. I'll pull up my reference in the corner. At least I'll try to. Add display capture. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so I gotta kind of gauge the size I want for the menu. So I might as well actually make this just really high res. Okay, at a guess, we go like 900 by 800. Make a David potion that you can use to turn people into David. That'd be pretty cool. I love that people have a fixation over David now. It's quite funny. The guy, like the actual person who is David, I don't know if he's the happiest with being in the game, though he is giving me permission to use it. Though he has to apparently be a very rare VIP character, which is what was the original idea, anyways. So I guess it works. Let's just make a quick sketch. Then I can just import it into Unity real quick. Okay, so I'll hop into Unity. Place cart. That will be 200. And then if I move it to like layer 3, I don't know how well you guys can see it. Can you guys see it in the bottom corner? I think you can. That looks decently sized. I think it could be bigger. So what? I think it needs to be wider. If I just properly fill the canvas, does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay. Size-wise, I mean, your thing won't be any more bigger than a building, I guess. Well, like 2-story building might be about here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Cool. So we'll just rename that to guide. Properties. Okay. So let's pull up some reference. I wonder if Pinterest has much. Ooh, I like these. Oh my god, that's like almost. What? Bro, Pinterest knows exactly what I want. Holy moly. That looks wicked. I'm gonna actually open that in a new tab because that would be great reference. That, I like the roof they have here. That looks wicked. I wonder what should pull the cart. Should I make it like you have something like a pet? Hold on, this could be a cool idea of progression. Maybe you have a pet and you can upgrade them or whatever. We could have like a fantasy horse equivalent or something. What's this? Create variations of wheels with different spokes, materials, and different sizes. Lift in detail some way to tie a rope and reason through about. These are very cluttered buildings. So it's gonna be like a food truck meets potion store. So basically exactly that. I'm gonna grab my sketchbook real quick because I think I should have a draft somewhere of what I was thinking. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, this is times when I wish I had a camera. Okay. So, I have a side on. So, you have. I should pull up a quick guide for line thickness. Oh, I'm gonna change that to that. Back. And was it 5? Yeah, I'd say 5, okay. Far out. This would be very detailed. So I feel like the roof should almost have like an arc in it, I feel. Like it's sunken in. What do they do? Like that one. That one has an arc, so. Gave it like. Gave it these. I don't even know what you'd call all this stuff. I've sent you the concept art for the Holy Flask of David version. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh my! Why do I even bother? Being an artist when I'm just outperformed. Hold on, I'm pulling this on stream. This is beautiful. Is this not fabulous? Why do I bother? I should just quit. Game development. This is beautiful. This is far superior than anything I've ever conceived in my wildest dreams. It's very well done. Good. Fabulous job, mate. That's perfect. I'll have to add him purely for that. Okay, so I want to use this brush now. So we want these to be like roof tiles. Maybe, it's not kept very well, so he's had to patch up a hole in his roof, very poorly, mind you. Maybe a potion exploded. Blow a hole through the roof. Put more shillings in. How many is too many? Okay, this isn't gonna be the final version, anyways. Just to get this is the second guide, a little more detail. I want it to have like a second story to it. So we went like here, because there's gonna be like an automation section to the game. Hold on, did I turn on the razor? I did. Okay. Where you will like farm for, you can set up like pretty basic farms for like mushrooms, and you can grow eyeballs or something, which I think could be cool. And just another form of progression. And basically, it'll mean when you explore enough and you build enough bonds with certain factions, you know, if you go to the gnomes enough, they'll be like, you know, oh, here's some seeds for our famous mushrooms, and then that way, you know, where generally you'd like to go to the gnome faction area to, you know, stock up on a bunch of mushrooms, you can generally get like, you know, 5 each day, probably more if you get really into your automation, that you don't have to. Resize canvas is not how I remember doing it. Is this gonna work the way I want it to? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. So this one, you might have a window. Was it floorboard? Boards or whatever, not even floorboards. What kind of roof would we want here? Maybe like a curved roof, like concept art. And then on top of that, you'd have a good old chimney. Made out of good old bricks. I kind of want to make it look like he just kind of smashed a hole in the roof and then just build a chimney out of it. Kind of vibe I'm going for, at least, yeah. A makeshift cart. The guide there doesn't look half bad for an initial guide. I think I got the dimensions wrong though. That looks about right. No, I feel like the roof needs to be taller actually. There, I'd say would be my guess. Looks a little better. Give it a little window. Maybe like a menu list. Looks like the Ark from the Bible. That was pretty makeshift, wasn't it? I don't know. But a native of houseboats is just house. Joust house? House. Huh? But instead of a houseboat, it's a house. Yeah. Or it's a house caravan. But yeah. It could be some ports. No, I had one. That will be where whatever carries it goes. So I want image, recess canvas, go width. And I went, okay, here's the stairs, little rail, and then whatever draws it can be attached here. And then probably should give myself more room. Wheels. I said house so many times. Yeah, it's like a tongue teaser almost. I'll make this on another layer. Why not? I feel like 2 wheels just seems like, I know this game's cartoony and unrealistic, but I think that just looks, it will look way too unrealistic. I think if I had more wheels anyways, it'll look cooler. Yeah, that looks just silly. Give it some spokes. It doesn't look half bad, I'll be honest. Proportions wise, at least, you know. I feel like this should have more of an impact onto this roof. I wonder how I can make this look, make the attachment point look less stable. Maybe like bones will sit up here. And he'll like hold the, well, is it called a lead? I imagine it's called a lead. At the same time, it probably is some weird ass name. Oh, hold on, the music's gone. I was wondering why it was so quiet. Okay, so if I saved this, and we had a look at it in Unity. Just let it know we changed the canvas. Okay, that's way bigger. We brought it about here. That doesn't look half bad. I think I got the sizing down. I want to have like, I feel like I want to add scaffolding or something on like this section so it looks almost incomplete. I think we're getting, like start looking too busy at that point. I think I'll leave it out. I mean, I kind of like it, I kind of don't. I'll leave it out for now. But you know, that looks pretty good in Unity. Like proportions. Yeah. Two-story building, have it just maybe at the chimney, maybe a little higher. And I think that look pretty clean. What do you guys think? Yeah. Go group. Okay, cool. So if I just go close, okay, you layer, close that up. So let's pull up that reference again and get an idea. I like this green wood that they've got going on there. They've got, I mean, just wood. Oh, that's a nice idea, having a lantern. Collapsed and stored on roof. Oh, that would actually be wicked if you like pulled up and then like there was an animation where like, I don't know, the canopy comes out, or I don't know, I could have like the little door open. Maybe a door. It pops open. Could be my alternative. Fire out. Some people are actually like too good at doing art. At this point, I need an artist because, you know, my art's just insufficient compared to some of this. That is, that's pretty cool. Steel. A lot of steel on this one. I don't think I'm going to do steel on my one. Very rickety. Out of wood. Okay, so let's try and make kind of a, I don't know. This will never, I don't think I'll ever make the final. I think I'll always be refining, but let's find Where's my color palette? I think it's in here. Okay. So what colors do we like? We got some browns there. I'd say these ones would probably be better. What are the greens here? 2 green. You like a foresty pine. Maybe I can make my own color. No, okay, that is another middle tone. Yeah. Okay. Picking that portion up. And then where's my drawing? Oh, there. Okay. I was on eraser. Get another layer right down here. Okay. So it should probably come outwards pretty dramatically, I'd say. But there, wax. And same with this side. And then try and block that out. Okay. Alright, now switch to the outline. And then if I hide the guide, it looks horrendous. That's why. I'm having some kind of lesson right now and I'm instead of paying attention, I'm watching the stream. What are you learning? Like, I'm assuming you got like online lessons. Or you in class? Oh no, it's a Saturday. feel like these will be like kind of like a gold. At the very least, a very lighter wood. Fine, there's not a big color difference between those. I think they're the same color. They gotta be, there's no way. They'd be so similar. I think they are the same color. Okay, I feel like we should make the actual, what do you call that? The walls should be darker. Okay, group, quick group. Why is there a group? Is that a group? How does that work? Okay, actually this should be below that. Let's go to this color. Wrap that up. back to 5. It looks so bad. Oh, kick up. So I'm actually gonna move the guide above everything and then just bring down the opacity. And that works a lot better. Okay, so oh, I don't know what's okay. And then like that, like that. Suggestion shadow. I think there's too much brown. I might actually have to make something a different color. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. It's fine. Just a draft, I guess. Okay, and then this one we want to go color those in. Okay. I mean, that looks better. How's that looking you now? That's not bad. I think I'll leave it at that for the night though. If I try and run that. Okay. Oh, I gotta remove the text. That works, okay. Oh. Cool as. Alright, I might record up a quick video for the Discord, but for now though, I'm gonna end stream. Hope everyone has a good night or good day or good morning, whatever time it is.